In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a custom t-shirt using Kustomizeme HTV vinyl. So if you're trying to make t-shirts using Silhouette Studio or Cricut Design Space, then keep watching. Before I get started, here's the HTV vinyl that I'll be using. This is vinyl from my own inventory. It's soft stretch, easy peel, and easy weed. It's great if you want to make high quality t-shirts or custom apparel. If you're interested in this HTV vinyl, I left a link in the description below. I'm going to start off with Silhouette Studio. If you would like to follow along, just pause the video and use the link below to download the free SVG file. If you're using Cricut Design Space, please skip ahead. Before I get started, I want to make sure my mat size is set correctly. First thing I do is I make sure that my mat is set to a 12 by 12 inch mat. Then I go open the file. I find the SVG file, double click on it or click OK to open it, and then it'll load to the mat. Next thing I want to do is I want to flip it horizontal. The reason I do this is to when I go to cut it, that it'll cut correctly on the vinyl. The next thing I do is I will group the colors together. So I go in and select the color, and now what I'm doing is holding down the shift key and I click group, move that out of the way. I'm gonna select the next two colors. By holding down the shift key, I'll select it and group again. Now move this out the way. Now I select the last color that's on the screen and then group it together. Now I want to position my image just right on the mat. From here, I'll send it to my cutting machine. Now this t-shirt will be layered in 3 different colors. I'm starting with the black layer first, then I'll go with the pink and then the brown. And if you notice here, I'm cutting each layer individual. So I'm dragging one layer on the mat, then I'm sending it to my cutting machine, and then now you see me dragging the last layer onto the mat, and I'll be sending it to the cutting machines. Now, just a note, I'm using vinyl from my own inventory, so my vinyl settings are preset. But normally what I use is a blade depth of 2 or 3, a force of 10, and a speed around 5. And now that I sent everything to the cutting machine, it's time for me to weed. If you like, you can skip ahead so you can see this process. In this part of the video, I'm going to show you how to use Cricut Design Space to upload your SVG file and send it to your cutting machine. So if you want to follow along, just pause the video and download the free SVG file using the link below. Let's start with a new design. Next, I'm going to go down and click on Upload. I'm going to click Upload Image again, and then I'm going to click Browse to browse my computer. I'm going to find the SVG file that I downloaded, click on it, click Open, and I'm going to accept the default settings here, so I'm going to go ahead and click Upload. Next, I need to select the new image, the SVG file, and add it to my canvas. And now that I have it on my canvas, I want to resize it. What I want to do is lock the width and height so it is scaled correctly. Now that I did that, I'm going to set my image size to 11 as far as on the width. Now I need to right click on the image while I still selected and ungroup it. And now I need to attach the same colors. To do so, I select one color and then I hold my shift key down and select another. Then I right click and hit attach. Then from there, I hide the shapes. I repeat the same steps on the next 2 colors. I hide the shape again. First I have to make sure it's selected. Right click. Here's attached. So I'm gonna hide these shapes as well. So now I'm gonna select the last color, which is black, and I'm gonna right click and hit attach again. And what this does is this makes sure that the image stays in sync when I send it to my cutting machine. If you don't do this and you send it to your cutting machine, it scrambles your image. So now that I go up at the top right hand corner, hit make, I want to make sure that I mirror each of my mats so it prints out correctly. From there, I hit continue to send it to the cutting machine. You notice right off the bat that this vinyl is really easy to work with. It's almost effortless to peel. It's almost effortless to weed. And for anyone watching this video, if you're interested in this vinyl, check out the link that I left below. For anyone who's interested in this vinyl, I left a link in the description below. You see me here weeding the next section. You see me here weeding the next piece of vinyl that I have. Sometimes I like to leave my vinyl on the cutting mat. It makes it a little easier to weed. The cutting mat act as a third hand, I would say. Just effortless. All right, so now I'm coming with the last color. I layered this one a little bit differently. I wanted to save on vinyl, so I positioned the small dots in a shadow box. And then what I'm gonna do is you'll see in the video, if you keep watching, I'm gonna layer it by placing each of the dots piece by piece. Now with some vinyl, it's very difficult to pull your vinyl up when you have letters or very thin letters. You can see here, it was just effortless. I just pulled it right up. 100% of my vinyl stayed behind. One of the things you don't want to get into the hassle with is fighting with your vinyl. Now I'll go with the inside pieces and I finish it up with there. A neat trick you can do is lay your entire design on the shirt so you can see how to properly place it. This is a neat trick that will help you line up your first layer, keeping you from messing up your shirt. One of the best things about the vinyl I'm using that is easy to work with. If you notice on the screen, the carrier sheet just peels right up. Now this vinyl is a warm peel vinyl. If you notice, you don't have to wait long to peel it. As soon as you press it, you wait about 10 seconds and you can pull the carrier sheet right on up. It doesn't pull on the fabric. It doesn't pull on the shirt. It doesn't skew your design. All right, here's the finished product. Thank you for following along. If you're interested in the HTV vinyl using this video, I left a link below. And if you would like to see more videos like this, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell.